MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Charlie Morton gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute
leading off the afternoon for Cleveland.
Stepping in, number 35. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
Now the 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
Garcia coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Behind 0-2 now. That's popped up. Sogard takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's only 1 for 10. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is taken. That's ball one. And he fouls this one off. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 32.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's
in tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians leave 1. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Carlos Carrasco will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Set. Here's the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here's Eric Sogard. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's just 1 for 13. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. Lifted the other way out to left center. Lakewood's on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Yeah. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left for Tampa. Still no score.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
Fastball just missed above
Count
the
1-0.
zone. The 1-0 home is taken
2
for
balls,
ball 2.
no strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
2-1 to the Indians' first
Count is
baseman.
2-1.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Low from shallow right. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in for the Indians, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here is Avisail Garcia. Previous battle with Carlos Carrasco. He has 7 hits in 38 ABs. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-0 pitch. It's taken below the zone for a ball. Now the 2-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
1 strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 locks him up for strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Set, here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-0.
Adames, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball,
3-1.
that's inside.
Kevin Kiermaier, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Ready with the 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 9th,
That's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right
go.
there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And the 1-1. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well at 14. I'd be looking deep.
Fouled away. One and 2. Here it is.
Oh, that's
and tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3 and 2. Tommy Pham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Still full, 3 and 2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Tommy Pham. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, bases loaded. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
The set and the 1-1 fouled off. Line hard toward right center, and this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Kipnis, or Kip for short. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. I thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Roberto Perez. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ballgame. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look at that, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, number 35. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. Here's the pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Up next for the Rays, Eric Sogard, and he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs, manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman. Popped him up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Into the box, Austin Meadows.
Nope, that's the ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Brandon Lowe. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. They have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian here as Francisco Lindor gets ready to kick off the inning. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1 and 2 in the count. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Zunino gathers it, but no chance to recover. Lindor is on at first after the strikeout, and he's safe. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. So striding in, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Inside.
Lindor leads off second with nobody out. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Nope.
And there's ball 2
2
now.
balls, 1 strike.
Here's the 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 32.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something. And drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. No runs, no hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
So now Carlos Santana, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In the air now out to left field. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. And he's got one grateful pitcher after this one. A beautiful sliding catch for the 3rd out. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in,
And leading
Willie
off
Adames,
for the Rays,
1 for 1 after a
shortstop,
single his first time up.
Willie Adames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, Joe, it's about time they got something going here.
Next for
First
Tampa
hit
Bay,
single, and maybe
the
now they can
first
start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Popped up. Santana shading to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the
So we
center
saw the
fielder,
fastball there as he got the
Kevin
pop out, and that'll segue right into our
Kiermaier.
pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. Puig is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
the batter, the catcher, Mike.
Digging in, Mike
He's
Zunino
out.
drew a base on balls his first time up. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching from the strikes.
Thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, number 66, Yasiel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And
Ball,
there's a
second
fastball
strike.
well off the plate inside. And he falls
Ball, that's
behind
out.
now, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Big swing by Puig, and a ball sent to deep left. Fan is there, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
One man out now in the Cleveland fifth. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting.
Still a little
The catcher,
early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Into the box now, Roberto Perez. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Popped him up. Aguilar. Foul ground. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he
Outside,
takes ball
that's the
one.
ball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Slider laid off for
Count
a ball.
1-0.
One run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. That's by him for strike one.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. the slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Still even at 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Another one sent foul. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Fitness. And there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Come back with 1 in the 3rd as the count moves to 2-1 now. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Is at the knees and called strike 3. Down in order go the Rays. But they're up 1-0. Striding forward now is the DH, number 35, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. Uh-oh, he missed it. And he'll get in there safely. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Runner at second now. Nobody out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Pickoff move to second, just keeping him close. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straight away right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next to Cleveland, the left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled away. Here it is.
Nope.
That misses. 1-2. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First delivery to him on the way. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch, 1